This is the last in the series of 4 videos on how to complete activity 4.2.5, the Automata. So I'm going to open up my little waffle here, and you can see I have 2 cams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of them. I'm going to slide it over. Okay, I'm going to close up my waffle so I can have a little bit more room. I'm going to drag this out here. I'm going to rotate around to kind of get in the position that I want to get it in. And we'll spin it one more time. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll hit OK. Now what I want is I want to take and I want to make a joint. And we are going to use a rigid joint. So yes, I have a rigid joint. I'm going to come down here on this cam. I'm going to hold my control button down. And I'm going to slide over here to the center so I can make sure I grab that center point. Come back up here. And I'm going to come over here to my axle. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold my control button down so I can grab this side and grab the center point there. I'm just going to flip this around a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the front view. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide this kind of over. So I'm going to grab that little arrow and I'm just going to get it close to being where it should be. So we'll go, we'll make it just right even 2 inches. I'm going to hit OK. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this around a little bit. I want to look on the inside here. And I want to look kind of right under here at the roller and the cam I just put in. So now I'm going to go up here to assemble. I'm going to use this new relationship here called tangent relationship. I'm going to select the bottom of that roller and this flat edge of my cam. It doesn't matter where you grab on the cam. And you should see that they go together. I'm going to hit OK. Now, as I told you earlier with the crank handle and everything like that, I want to make sure that everything's going to work before I put my next cam on. So I'm going to come over here to my joints. I'm going to go down my Rev 4 joint, right click, and animate model. And I can see that my cam is making my follower go up and down. So that's pretty good right there. I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to open up my waffle up here, my data panel. I'm going to grab my hex cam. I'm going to slide that into my activity over here. I'm going to slide it over. And then I'm going to rotate that up just like I did the first one. Let's get a better view here. And rotate that up. And I'm going to spin it around just a little bit to get it in the position I want to get it in. There we go. I hit OK. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up to my joint. I still have my rigid joint selected. I'm going to come down here and I want to grab the center of that. So I'm going to come on this face. I'm going to hit the control key, hold it down, grab that center point there. Do the same thing on the axle over here. And there's my cam. I'm just going to flip it around. And I'm actually going to look at my front view. I'm going to slide it over underneath my other follower, get it close. I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to do the same thing. Now I want to zoom in. And look at the bottom here. I'm going to use the same relationship, tangent relationship. I'm going to grab the bottom of my roller. And I'm going to grab the any top edge of my cam there. I'm going to select OK. I'm going to go to my home view. And I'm going to rotate it back around so you can kind of see what's happening on the inside. And from there, I'm going to go, of course, to my joints, my Rev 4. I'm going to right click. I'm going to hit animate model. And you can see that my cams and my followers are going at the same time. So I hope you like this short video. And it said it's the 1 of 4.